God message, 30 minutes left, a person you know is plotting to destroy you, and the truth is more shocking than you think. Archangel Michael says, the truth you're about to read will shift your entire perspective. A mask is falling, and someone who pretended to care is about to be exposed. Within the next 30 minutes, a situation will occur that will give you the final proof. The energy around you has been trembling since midnight. You felt that something is wrong, but you couldn't trace where it's coming from. That unease was not your imagination, it was divine warning. This person has watched your growth silently, with resentment slowly poisoning their soul. They were once close enough to touch your heart, but now they are sharpening a blade of betrayal behind your back. You wouldn't believe how many times they smiled in your face while planting traps beneath your feet. Archangel Michael says, their jealousy has reached a boiling point and is turning into something far more dangerous. They've already reached out to someone with legal power, and the paper trail is being crafted. If you delay, they'll succeed in placing your name in something irreversible. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The countdown has begun. This is no longer about misunderstandings or miscommunication, this is a calculated act of sabotage. Your success, your light, and your upcoming breakthrough are the reasons for their growing venom. A message was sent from their phone last night to someone you know, fabricating lies about you. They are building a story that will twist your character, all to ruin your credibility. The worst part? The person receiving that message believes it. They've already prepared to confront you publicly, not because they seek resolution, but because they seek destruction. You're being dragged into a conflict without even knowing you were the target. The stage is set, and their trap is moments from being triggered. Your enemies are no longer strangers, they are the ones who claim to love your light the most. One of them holds a photo of yours that has been manipulated to frame you. That photo is scheduled to be shared tonight in a group where it will spark outrage. Type Amen to get blessing 954. Someone was paid to keep silent, but they can no longer hold the burden. They're breaking down, and in just a few moments, you will receive the message that reveals what really happened. Stay alert because this truth won't knock twice. Your reputation has been placed at risk by hands that once hugged you. A secret conversation was recorded, but it was cut and edited to hide the truth and show only what will damage you. The person responsible is smiling, already imagining your fall. But something divine is happening behind the scenes. Archangel Michael has assigned an angel to interfere and expose the hidden proof. In a surprising twist, a forgotten text thread will resurface and reveal the person's pattern of deceit. Everything they tried to do to you is coming back to them tenfold. The legal attempt will collapse because a key witness they trusted is now experiencing guilt. That witness is someone who knows you're innocent and will speak up. Type Amen to get blessing 228. Your name is being repeated in conversations that don't deserve to speak it. At a recent gathering, you were mentioned like a villain, and lies were layered into every sentence. Someone there secretly recorded that moment and is ready to send it to you. An email, drafted but not sent yet, contains a fake accusation meant to tarnish your image. The draft sits in the outbox of someone you trusted with your most personal details. They will press send once they see you happy again. You're not paranoid. Your instincts are screaming because your spirit is picking up the storm approaching. This isn't just an emotional attack, it's strategic, timed, and intentional. The person responsible has even reached out to an old friend of yours. They are offering them rewards to join the sabotage. But that friend is on the edge of betrayal, unsure whether to protect you or betray you for a price. Type Amen to get blessing 774. Archangel Michael says, even the people who pretend to pray with you have been whispering against you. Their prayers are actually disguised complaints against your favor. But their whispers are now being echoed back by angels. Your timeline is about to shift because the universe is tired of the injustice against you. There is a divine order being issued to restore what was taken and to remove the one who tried to steal it. They are going to lose what they tried to take from you. The person behind this is someone who used to visit your home, who knew your favorite colors and your weakest points. They took notes of your kindness and stored them for a day they would use it against you. That day is today. They pretended to be impressed with your ideas but were only storing them for theft. They planned to launch something using your identity, your work, and your voice. But their launch will be intercepted by an unexpected force. Type Amen to get blessing 511. A document with your name on it is being forged right now. Your handwriting is being mimicked by someone you once called family. But their nervousness is increasing, because your spirit guides are putting pressure on them. You may receive a confusing message soon. Read it carefully, because it holds a hidden message about the one planning against you. Look at the initials, the time sent, and the strange tone. It's a warning disguised in casual words. A man is also involved in this plot. He was used as a tool to spy on your actions, and he's been reporting your moments to someone else. But something happened recently. He started developing guilt and may soon confess. In a recent phone call, your name was mentioned while discussing a legal move. Someone recorded it and is debating whether to send it to you anonymously. When it arrives, you will know exactly who's been stabbing you from the shadows. Type Amen to get blessing 618. You are being watched right now. Not just spiritually, but literally. A person who knows your schedule, your patterns, and your peace is plotting to disturb all three. Their goal is to ruin your inner stillness so that your blessings delay. But no matter how close they think they are to success, divine interruption is already near. Their name is being written in the book of return. Every harm they wished for you will now return multiplied. An online profile has been created using pieces of your identity. It's being slowly developed to trap you in a scandal. But an unseen force has already reported that page before it could gain traction. Archangel Michael says, the clock is ticking, but you're not unprotected. The divine has sent you this message as your shield. If you move smart now, you will win before they even realize you saw this warning. Type Amen to get blessing 309. Your social media was scanned by them recently. Every smile, every moment of your joy became a reason for their bitterness to grow. They've now taken screenshots of your life to twist the narrative and present a completely false version of who you are. They act like nothing's happening, but inside they are restless. Because no matter how hard they try to dim your light, it keeps shining. That scares them more than anything. They fear your strength. You are walking toward a spiritual courtroom, and Archangel Michael has already entered to defend you. The evidence against them is now being stacked by unseen hands. You won't need to argue, the truth will scream on your behalf. Someone is coming with truth that burns. That person was threatened but chose to speak anyway. Because your light deserves clarity, not confusion. Type Amen to get blessing 440. Behind your back, they made a deal with someone who can forge documents. A fake testimony is being constructed using details they gathered when you were vulnerable. They are hoping that their performance will fool even those who love you. They plan to speak softly when they strike, so you don't suspect it's an attack. But one sentence in their plan will expose them. And the moment you hear it, your spirit will recognize the deception. There is a female figure involved, cold, calculating, and silent. She's not the one up front, she's the one orchestrating everything from behind. Her smile is the most dangerous part of her. This woman is deeply jealous of something you have that she couldn't buy, peace of mind. And her obsession has turned into a silent rage. She doesn't just want to block you, she wants to erase you. Type Amen to get blessing 558. You were too kind. That was your only mistake. And they took your kindness as a weakness to exploit. They borrowed things from you, your energy, your attention, even your presence in their difficult times. But the moment you started rising, they chose envy over gratitude. Now, they want the world to turn against you. A fake letter is being printed using your name. It contains a statement you never made. But divine justice will interrupt its delivery before it can do damage. Someone will drop a message in your inbox within 12 hours. It may look insignificant, but read it twice, it contains the location where the planning was done. That address will unlock the identity of the one who betrayed you. Type Amen to get blessing 927. The person meant to help you last year was told lies about you. That lie delayed your miracle. But that same person is now about to find out the truth and come back to assist you. They'll apologize and bring you something that was blocked because of that false story. Don't reject it. Their remorse is real, and they're returning with proof in hand. Archangel Michael says, the curtain is lifting. A new set of eyes is about to see the lies for what they are. And that will change everything in your favor. The jealous one is getting nervous. They know their time is running out. Because your angels have begun to bring justice, and the process is now unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 633. Your phone may ring with a strange number. Do not ignore it. It may be the turning point, a voice of truth you were waiting for. Someone you least expect has been praying for you silently. They are the one who discovered this betrayal recently. And now, they want to make things right by alerting you. They've already risked something by collecting screenshots and audios as evidence. That file is about to be transferred to you. And once you open it, you will never be the same again. The person who tried to ruin your name has already begun to face consequences. What they wanted for you is slowly circling back toward them. They know this, and that's why they're panicking behind closed doors. Type Amen to get blessing 380. You were not supposed to find out this soon. But divine timing has accelerated because your blessing is too close to risk delay. That's why this message reached you now. Your silence has been your power. While they shouted lies, you remained calm. And now, your peace will echo louder than their noise. The person who betrayed you smiled in your photos, commented on your posts, and offered to help, but it was all strategy. Every gesture was calculated. They never cared, they only competed silently. This is no longer about revenge. It's about protection. Divine protection is being wrapped around you now like a fireproof shield. Type Amen to get blessing 770. There's one more shock waiting. This person who betrayed you has tried to enter a romantic bond with someone connected to your past. It was a ploy to gain access to even more of your secrets. But their plan will fail. Someone from your bloodline suspected this all along. They have been quietly watching and gathering pieces. Soon, they will hand you the full puzzle. You won't need to fight. The truth will do it for you. And every lie they told will collapse like a house of cards. A written confession will fall into your hands soon. It may be scribbled, printed, or typed, but it will contain the words you needed to read. Keep your eyes wide open. Type Amen to get blessing 456. Your home will become a place of truth again. Every energy sent to confuse or damage your peace will be reversed. The person who thought they were smart will be exposed through their own mistake. They were warned. Spiritually, they were told to back away from you. But they ignored that warning. And now the angels are stepping in. Archangel Michael says, nothing they try now will work. Because your destiny has been sealed in divine fire. And your story cannot be destroyed by envy. Their attempts to stain your name will become the reasons others start honoring your strength. Your trials are becoming your testimony. Your pain is becoming your platform. Type Amen to get blessing 882. Their plan started in whispers, but your victory will end in a roar. What they wanted to destroy will instead elevate you. What they plotted in darkness will bring you into light. The final proof is coming to you through a form you least expect, be it email, voice, letter, or spoken word. Receive it. Believe it. Act wisely. Someone already knows the full truth but was waiting for the right time to come forward. That time is now. And their confession will make everything fall into place. Let the betrayer know, your back was the last place they should have aimed. Because now your wings are spreading. And no lie can fly higher than your truth. Type Amen to get blessing 999. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The storm was never around you, it was always behind you, quietly waiting for the right moment to strike. The one who is planning to destroy you has now lost control of the very trap they created. A crack is forming in their plan, and that crack is where truth is about to pour through. The person behind this betrayal is losing sleep. Every day they check your updates, fearing the moment you'll discover what they've done. That moment has arrived. They are trying to contact someone close to you again. They want them to turn against you, to get into your mind and shake your spirit. But your soul is divinely anchored, it won't be shaken. You may notice some people becoming quiet around you. That silence isn't peace, it's tension, because they know something they aren't telling you. But don't worry, it's all about to surface. Type Amen to get blessing 117. Your presence is powerful, and that intimidates them. They thought they could bury your truth, but now they're realizing you were planted, not buried. And you're about to rise stronger than ever. They spoke to someone pretending to be your friend. That person smiled with you but turned the other way in secret. Their fake loyalty will be revealed in the next 7 days. A photo of you was used to mock you in a private group chat. But one person in that group is now uncomfortable and wants to send you proof. Keep your heart open, your ally will speak soon. There's more than one person involved. It's a web of quiet enemies. But angels are cutting every strand one by one. Type Amen to get blessing 644. Archangel Michael says, divine light is shining upon the darkness. Nothing will remain hidden for long. Those who conspired in secret will be exposed in public. A phone call will come through, and the voice on the other end will tremble. Because the truth is now unbearable for them to carry alone. That call will mark the beginning of your victory. Don't panic if people start acting strange. It's not because you've done something wrong, it's because your name is being cleared in realms they can't control. They're scared. A legal letter was about to be filed with false claims. But divine intervention caused a sudden delay in their process. That delay will become your shield. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You were underestimated. They thought your silence meant weakness. But silence is where heaven works its loudest miracles. They took advantage of your compassion. But what they didn't realize is that compassion is watched over fiercely by angels. And now those angels are moving with justice. Your past was used against you unfairly. But your past will now become the weapon that defeats the lie. The very things they used to shame you will now set you free. Someone is writing a message right now. They feel guilty. And they are about to send you a confession that will flip the whole story. Type Amen to get blessing 771. There's a digital trail they thought was deleted, but it was preserved in a divine record. That deleted file will return, and with it, every lie will collapse. They smiled when they thought they were winning. But behind that smile is a panic they can't control anymore. You'll notice them avoiding your eyes soon. You are being guided to speak less, observe more. Because their next move will reveal the last missing piece. Don't react. Just wait. The one who tried to destroy you will soon need you. They don't realize it yet, but they've broken something in their own life that only your energy can fix. Type Amen to get blessing 502. Someone is printing papers right now, trying to finalize their attack. But the printer jams. The pen dries. The moment fails. These are divine interruptions. A stranger will mention something odd to you. It may seem random, but it's not. That person was used by the heavens to alert you. They even practiced how they'll lie when confronted. But their own tongue will betray them. Because truth is heavier than performance. You'll get a vision. A dream. A sign. Do not ignore it. That is the whisper from heaven confirming everything you've read here. Type Amen to get blessing 929. A list has your name on it. That list was designed to shut you out. But now, your name is about to be written in gold, on a higher list of divine favor. This message reached you right on time. Not a minute late. Because in less than 30 minutes, something will occur that will align you with justice. Those who tried to discredit you will begin to discredit themselves by accident. Their contradictions, their inconsistencies, their nervous actions, they will speak louder than words. A public shift is coming. What they tried to do privately will now unfold publicly, but in your favor. You won't just survive this, you will rise from it. Type Amen to get blessing 347. Someone you helped long ago will now speak on your behalf. They remembered your kindness. And now they've decided to return it. That person was in the room when the betrayal was discussed. But they remained silent. Until now. They are coming to you with proof. Solid, undeniable, complete. And once you receive it, you'll have every tool to move forward with divine fire. The one who tried to ruin your name will be left trying to save their own. They will stumble trying to clean their mess, but their hands are already stained. Type Amen to get blessing 105. You'll soon see their smile turn to silence. Because nothing haunts like the exposure of a hidden plot. The moment they realize you know, they'll fall quiet. This war ends in your favor. You didn't start it. But your angels will end it. Archangel Michael says, they touched the chosen one without divine permission. And that is why their downfall is now irreversible. Your power wasn't in retaliation. Your power was in silence. And now, your silence has roared. Archangel Michael says, now the time has truly come. The person who tried to destroy you is no longer operating in silence, they are about to make their move. But the heavens have already seen it, and this message has arrived to shield you before the arrow is fired. Their plan will not only fail. It will expose them in front of the very people they were trying to impress. They wanted to paint you as the problem, but the truth will turn the brush back on them. What they hoped would humiliate you will humiliate them. A screenshot is being passed around quietly. It's meant to make you look guilty of something you didn't do. But one person in that group chat is saving the full conversation, and they are preparing to send it to you. You don't need to fight back with rage. Your only weapon now is awareness and divine timing. Every lie spoken will now start crumbling under its own weight. Type Amen to get blessing 723. The betrayer walked beside you in important moments. They cheered for you loudly in public, but behind closed doors, they cursed your growth. Their jealousy disguised as support has now become uncontrollable. They've already spoken to someone about a plan. But that person they trusted is now getting cold feet. That person knows what's at stake and is afraid of what might come if the truth is exposed. Their hands are dirty. Every scheme they started was rooted in greed and envy. They want your downfall because your rise reminds them of everything they failed to become. They were counting on your silence. But they never expected heaven would send a voice this loud on your behalf. This message is not just a warning, it is a divine verdict. Type Amen to get blessing 199. A call was made in secret yesterday. That call was recorded, and now the audio is being shared. In that recording, your name is dragged through lies and manipulation. But the person who received that call is connected to a higher force. That individual is now reconsidering their alliance and may soon switch sides. The war they tried to wage against you is beginning to collapse internally. You may feel waves of exhaustion or emotion right now. That's not weakness, it's spiritual warfare happening around you. But victory is close, and you must hold firm. Do not engage in chaos. Just wait. Every mask is about to fall off without you lifting a finger. Type Amen to get blessing 456. This enemy didn't come from afar. They came from within your own circle. That's why the betrayal cut so deep. They know your soft spots, and they've tried to use them. But what they don't know is that those very weaknesses are where God planted your warriors. You gave them a version of yourself that was pure. And they weaponized it. But that same purity is what's going to bring you justice. They created a fake story, hoping to get others on their side. But they added one lie too many. And now, even their own allies are doubting them. Type Amen to get blessing 804. Someone overheard a conversation they weren't meant to hear. That person is not your enemy, they are your unexpected ally. And they're debating whether or not to step forward. In the next 30 minutes, they will make their decision. If they choose to act, you'll get a message that will change the entire landscape. A document was tampered with. Your name was altered to fit a certain narrative. But the original version still exists, and soon it will resurface. Their fear is growing. The more they push, the more their web of lies shakes. It's about to snap. Type Amen to get blessing 627. A woman with a sharp tongue and cold heart is leading this attack. She has been silent for months, but her hands were moving in the dark. She never forgot how brightly you shined when she felt invisible. Her jealousy has been simmering for a long time. Now it's turning into action. She's spreading rumors to people you respect, hoping to poison their perception. But the truth is louder. The truth has a frequency that shakes even the most well-hidden lies. And your angels are amplifying it now. That woman is about to be confronted with something she didn't expect, a truth she can't silence. Type Amen to get blessing 390. They never thought you'd survive their first attack. But you did. And now that you're still standing, they're furious. Every day they watched you smile was another dagger in their pride. That's why they decided to act. They couldn't stand the fact that your peace survived their chaos. But peace is not your only weapon now. You are being armed with insight, clarity, and divine power. Your name is being lifted as their plans fall apart. Archangel Michael says, this is your moment of reversal. Everything they stole from you, reputation, opportunity, support, is about to come back multiplied. Type Amen to get blessing 800. A trusted person is about to withdraw from them. That ally of theirs will walk away quietly, but not before leaving behind a trail of proof that clears your name. You won't have to ask anyone to believe you. The evidence will speak louder than any defense you could offer. The trap is now flipped on its creator. They laughed when they thought they had fooled everyone. But that laugh will fade as the truth surfaces. Your strength is intimidating, and it's about to shine in full power. This was not an accident. You are reading this now because heaven refused to let you walk blind into this danger. Type Amen to get blessing 922. Their secret meeting has been exposed to someone they fear. That person holds authority and will not tolerate injustice. When they find out you were the target, they'll bring down their own judgment. The betrayer's pride will become their downfall. They believed they were invincible. But now, they are defenseless. You're not just surviving this, you're becoming unbreakable. Every blow you've taken has strengthened your armor. Now, nothing can touch you the same way again. Your energy is about to shift so intensely that those plotting against you won't even recognize the force you've become. Type Amen to get blessing 288. Archangel Michael says, the trap they built for you has started shaking beneath their own feet. Their lies are folding in like burning paper. The moment you receive this final sign, everything will start to unravel in front of them. They can no longer hide. Their calm appearance is cracking. You'll notice changes in their behavior. They'll start avoiding eye contact, changing topics, even trying to be extra kind to cover their guilt. They never expected their secret messages to be revealed. But those chats, those voice notes, those cold words, they are not lost. Heaven preserved them through divine hands, and they will reach you at the exact time they need to. Their last move is already failing. The person they tried to turn against you has started to doubt the entire story. That doubt will grow, and soon, they'll reach out to you privately with all the proof. Type Amen to get blessing 663. This person who tried to destroy you is not acting alone anymore. They've pulled in 2 more people, hoping to strengthen their false case. But now one of those people is getting scared and thinking about turning back. A private conversation was recorded, and your name was used with venom. But the recorder didn't expect the audio would fall into your hands. That moment is coming. They used your pain to feed their ego. Every sad moment you shared with them, they used it to make you appear weak. But they're about to learn, your past cannot be used against you by someone who wasn't strong enough to survive it. They will try to apologize before they are exposed. That apology won't be real, it will be a distraction. Don't fall for it. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They sent messages to someone pretending to be concerned for you. But it was all manipulation, crafted to create suspicion around your name. That person has now grown suspicious, not of you, but of them. Screenshots will begin to appear on a device connected to you. One after another, the lies will peel back. And you'll finally breathe knowing the truth is no longer hidden. A close friend is holding something they haven't told you. Not because they're disloyal, but because they didn't know how to break it to you. That friend will now come forward. They couldn't hold it anymore. What they've seen and heard was too dark. And they don't want you walking into this blind. Type Amen to get blessing 505. One of the enemies tried to use your handwriting. They forged something small, thinking it would pass unnoticed. But that forged note will now become their biggest mistake. Someone in authority is about to compare 2 samples. The truth will be undeniable. And their plan will collapse in their own hands. They used to watch you like a fan. Then they became jealous like an enemy. But now, they're frightened like a criminal caught red-handed. They are about to face humiliation. Not from you, but from the people they tried to turn against you. Everyone is watching now. Type Amen to get blessing 733. You may notice sudden distance from a few people. That's not your loss, it's your protection. Those people were easily swayed, and the universe is removing them to prevent deeper betrayal. A financial plot was also started in secret. They tried to link your name to something that could have damaged your reputation. But the evidence isn't sticking. That's because your energy has shifted. Heaven is sending waves of reversal, everything they sent your way is heading back to them. And fast. The liar will now become the hunted. They are being watched more closely than they know. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They tried to make you seem unstable. They said you were overreacting. But now, the messages they sent are being exposed, and they prove everything you sensed was true. A confession is coming. It may not be loud. It may not even be in full. But it will be enough to connect all the dots. Their name will be whispered in guilt. People will start doubting their side. And slowly, the fog they created will clear. A divine whistleblower has been activated. Someone they trusted now feels sick holding the truth. And they're about to drop it at your feet. Type Amen to get blessing 531. You are surrounded by eyes. Some kind, some wicked. But your angels are shielding you from the ones that seek harm. Their plans to corner you are failing. The final file that proves your innocence will come from an unexpected device. It may arrive as a forwarded message, a forgotten folder, or an old backup. But it will arrive. And when it does, every lie told about you will dissolve like dust. Their face will change. Their silence will grow. Because they'll know it's over. You will not have to beg anyone to believe in your truth. The truth will stand up and speak by itself. Type Amen to get blessing 208. A major blessing was blocked because of their interference. But that block is now being removed. Your blessing is being fast-tracked. They didn't just attack your name, they delayed your favor. But heaven is furious about that interference. And now your favor is arriving double. You may feel emotional as all of this unfolds. Let those emotions come. They are not weakness, they are release. Archangel Michael says, you've passed the hardest test. Now the reward begins. And no enemy can touch what's coming next. Type Amen to get blessing 999. They planned your destruction, but they accidentally activated your destiny. The final blow they tried to strike will turn into the very sound of their own collapse. Your silence was never ignorance, it was divine patience. And now, the heavens have spoken. It is finished. Your enemies are exposed. Your name is cleared. Your path is protected. Your future is unlocked. Nothing can stop what's already written for you. You are divinely untouchable. This war is over. Your crown is waiting, crown. Type Amen to get blessing 10,000.